Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding it. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this will be for the week of July 1st through the 7th, 2024. So right as I was like clicking the button to the camera to start recording, I noticed on the clock, because my laptop is right here, it was 6:23 and the date is 6:23, so it was 6:23, which I thought was really cool. If you're into angel numbers and numerology, that could be a sign for you if you want to look up what that number means. That may help you connect with your guides a little bit. There may be a message there. To me, the number 6 has to deal with the home and peace and happiness and just all things warm and delightful. The number 2 has to deal with relationships, emotions, and being close to the people who are close to us, having heart-to-heart conversations, letting other people into our hearts. And then the number 3 has to do with creative expansion and self-expression. So I don't know, somehow combining all of those energies into one number. And then if we add them all up, 6 plus 2 is 8, 9, 10, 11. That's an 11 number, which is really significant as well, life-changing. So that's a pretty intense angel number. I would definitely look more into that and see what your angels, your spirit guides are trying to tell you with that, okay? I remember back in the day, I used to look up angel numbers all the time. Every time I would see them, I would look them up and read what they meant. And then I kid you not, ever since I was like 18 and I had my like shamanic initiation, I see repeating numbers, I don't know, maybe over 20 times a day. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. Everywhere I go, license plates, the time. Every time I randomly look at the clock, it's always a repeating number. Anyways, first card out for you is the 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay, we see someone here stooped up against a tree, 3 full cups in front of them, and the universe is trying to hand them a 4th cup. They've become accustomed to these 3 cups, but they want something a little extra, a little nice. To me, I look at the 4 of Cups and sometimes I think like this is somebody who is really content with their friend group or their social situation right now. It's fine. Like, yeah, they got friends, whatever. But their heart may be longing for something with a little bit more depth, a little bit more meaning. And the universe is trying to bring that to you, but you might not be seeing it. It's that energy of like, when will my soulmate arrive? When will things get deep for me? When will they work out for me? And in reverse, it just kind of intensifies that feeling of like, when will I be around people who just like get me a little bit better? Not that the people around me are bad, but like, when will I be around folks who get me better? Okay, let's see what else wants to come out. Okay, we have the Tower, and the Tower has so many meanings, but definitely expect some unexpected energies this week for starters, coming out of nowhere. Also, I'm seeing storming. There could be like a big tropical type of storm or something that hits you, but I want to see the cards that come out around the Tower. I mean, the Tower to me isn't a scary card. It's just storms always happen in life, like spiritual storms. When I think of a spiritual storm, I think of like your energy rising, sweeping up, and making shifts and changes as it does. And anything that's like super duper solid can stand the test of time. And it's funny, as I said that, I realized that the 4 of Wands actually flipped over and they were in my deck the opposite way and upright as I was shuffling. So this to me is showing that there's actually a really solid, really stable connection for you in your life right now. And this is not going anywhere. It doesn't matter how many storms life throws at you, like you're rock solid with this person, okay? So that is a beautiful message. And for a lot of you, this is your partner, like your long-term life partner or spouse. I feel like a lot of you watching have found that person for you. And, you endure and embrace these storms of life together. Now, if you're single, I am feeling like the universe is trying to bring you that cup of love, that feeling that you were desiring. But still, we need to get answers on what this Tower means and why it's coming out in between these cards. Second row, we have the 4 of Pentacles. This has been coming out for a lot of us, just saving money, man. Money is rough, at least in the United States right now with inflation. The inflation is getting super crazy. prices of things are going up, and unfortunately prices don't come back down. And the amount that people make are not rising at the same rate that the prices of things are. And I know so many people who are struggling. Like, it's absolutely insane. But yeah, so this Four of Pentacles has been sneaking into readings a lot more. I feel like a lot of us are sort of forced to be more frugal, forced to be more thrifty, and return back to nature. But Four of Pentacles does promise that things are stable with your finances, and you will have another month of paying your bills and having stable health and all that good stuff. So that's a promise. This Tower moment is not talking about anything big financial that will come sweeping in, okay? Like you crashing your car or something. We're not seeing that. I feel like having the Four of Pentacles near the Tower sort of is like validating like that fear will not happen. Let's see the center of your spread right underneath that Tower card. Ten of Cups. Huh. You know, there's rumors in the tarot community. There are whispers. Very rarely, sometimes, the Tower card can represent a sort of divinely fated meeting or event. You know, a very positive thing that randomly comes into your life and just strikes you at the core of your own personal foundation. This is like meeting someone who has all of the traits that you're looking for. The chemistry is through the roof. Like your sex lives are just mind-blowing, and it could be like earth-shattering, like kundalini rising, earth-shattering love connection, but in an actually like potentially healthy way. You know, because a lot of the time when we have this shattering passion and fury and glam in our love lives, it isn't necessarily the healthiest, but very, very rarely we can have this intensity, this chemistry, this steep romantic feeling with it actually having potential to be something healthier. And I am actually seeing that in this reading here. Center of your spread, Ten of Cups. Long-term happiness, emotional fulfillment. I'm going to be honest, a lot of Virgos this month may be meeting like the love of their life, or you're already with them and you're already enjoying that. You know, if any of you are moving, by the way, you may be that may be tied into this love story. Sixth card out. Let's see. Sixth card. Oh my gosh, so many cards just came out. Okay. The one that fell on the floor. Page of Cups in reverse. We have the Magician in reverse and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so very, very, very quick moving energy. You know, I'm seeing like sudden news breaking through. Sudden news. We're moving, or oh man, I just got someone's getting their home evacuated. Or like there's some sort of like problem with your property and you may have to get like your lease cut short or like early, but it actually leads you to finding a place for a really good deal in a really awesome like neighborhood or something like that. Some sort of fated divine intervention that's leading you to the right thing. Even if it may be scary while it's happening, it's pretty good. Or like suddenly meeting somebody who changes your life. You know, I'm seeing all of these energies. And with the Magician in reverse, you're very much not in control of this. You know, this is very, very divinely orchestrated and fated stuff that's happening here. I want you guys to come back at the end of this week, actually, and like let me know what happened, because I am so curious. It feels like sudden boom change, like that'll end up changing your life. Wow. King of Cups coming out right underneath that Page of Cups in reverse. It's like, man, going from this feeling of like Eeyore almost. I'm sad. No, I don't have this earth-shattering romance, or this big sweeping change in my life, and then suddenly something happens, and then, man, it's like just like that, just that quickly, the possibility is here, the opportunity is here, and it has potential to be something really great for you long term. And it doesn't have to be romance either. You know, you could be like, oh, I can't find a good apartment, I'm trying to move. And then it's like, boom, this week you find the perfect apartment with really cheap rent, fill in the blank, blah, 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 blah. It's really, really good. So, this week is crazy. You know, this is one of those readings that I'm like, this sounds so stereotypical to what, like, a tarot reader would want you to hear. Like, oh, yeah, you're going to meet the love of your life, and suddenly everything in life is going to go right, and blah, blah, blah. Like, I promise you, if you're new to the channel, I am not like that, okay? I read the cards for what they are. If they're bad, I'm going to tell you that they're bad. All right, but this really is a special week. A little overwhelming, honestly. You might feel overwhelmed because these things are happening very swiftly, and it feels very out of your control, but the universe is really, really guiding the wheel of fate here this week. And yeah, there's a lot of beautiful long-term stability, long-term stable potential. So pay attention to any like job offers you get, offers to live somewhere, or if you like meet someone who sparks your interest. There's all really big chances that this will be something really long-term for you, okay? Thank you so much for joining me, Virgo. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this reading, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. And I also offer my intention oils there, spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.